Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to do something that I've never done before, something that I love watching on other people's channels, but I've never done myself. As you saw by the title, it's gonna be just like a monthly reset of my goals. I love watching monthly resets in this way where people go through their notions or their planners. I figured that is my kind of people. That's the people that I want to attract to my channel in 2024. The first couple of months, I feel like it's going to be sort of a like finding my own way kind of thing. So I actually used Notion templates from other creators and I combined it into one, but it's very heavily like other creators' Notion templates. So I did not make this Notion template, and the budget spreadsheet that I use is one that I bought from a creator who is amazing. I love watching her vlogs and resets, and that's Selena Trevino. I got her template, and so that's what I'm using for budgeting and whatnot. But as far as the Notion one, the majority of the pages on here are from Alexis Eldridge. If you watch her vlogs, her New York City vlogs, love them also. And then I combined it with a few others that I got. But any ones that I used, I'll list them down below, so you can go to the original creators templates. So let's dive right in. This is gonna be a February reset. I wish I would have done a January 2024 reset, but I just kind of needed to organize my thoughts before moving on to an actual planner of some sort. I wasn't mentally or emotionally prepared to put anything on paper. I just needed to reset in there before coming onto here. Let's get into it. Again, I didn't do this. Heavily influenced by the pages in Alexis Eldridge Notion planner, mainly, with some other content creators planners mixed in. So this is how she started her Notion, with like a kind of like a landing page over here, and I just modified it. I modified the colors and I deleted a ton of pages that I didn't need, and then I just kind of did it like bare bones for myself, so that as I use it, I can continue to remove what I don't use or add what I feel like I'm lacking. I do use a Google Calendar with all of my stuff. All of like my personal agenda items go in that, and then I do have a content calendar, and I'll show you that in a bit. So I really like the theme of balance. That's what I'm trying to achieve in my life moving forward. I have found that in the past, I've just really dedicated myself fully to one side or another of myself. And moving forward, as of like the end of last year, I'm really trying to achieve balance where I can really be more organized with both my time and my intentions to achieve everything that I want to achieve in all aspects of my life, not just one area over another. So I have that word up there. Going into the productivity category here, I'm going to start with goals, and I started to fill all of this in the beginning of January, and it was more of like a test run for me to see which pages I actually needed. So for monthly goals, I wrote in be active at least 3 days a week. I hit that for sure. I'm really excited I did, because I hadn't been working out in a very long time, and I really need to, because as you may know, I have PCOS and I really need to get it together for my health. Bring lunch to work at least once a week. This was more for the financial aspect of it. I am trying to just not spend as much flat out. I did bring lunch to work at least once a week since the beginning of January, so proud of that. Check in with Notion. This is like, I'm getting better at it. Okay, so I've had Notion for a very long time, but I was only using it for content planning. I wasn't using it as my actual journal / planner. Now I'm trying to really just have it be like a recollection of my life, kind of, along with content planning, because it is really helpful for content planning, but I just need to get better at updating it daily. I'm going to say I did achieve this because I started and I'm here right now doing a reset, so that's a really good starting point in my opinion. Stick to YouTube and blog schedules. This is more, I'm gonna leave this and I'm gonna leave it unchecked. I started a moving series back when I moved in September, and I was supposed to do a multi-part series. I put up part 1 and then I never really came back to it, and I really want to do better at sticking with my weekly uploads. We're gonna work on that. I'm gonna leave the monthly goals. For the blog schedules, I think my main focus for this year is going to be my YouTube channel, and the blog will get updated as I go. If I miss a post, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it because it's a lot. Like, YouTube videos and blogging is a lot, plus like my actual 9 to 5, but I really want YouTube to be the focus, so we'll see how that goes. For long-term goals, I have to figure out how to separate the progress properties in for these, because this is set to 1,000. This little ring will fill up when it gets to 1,000. And obviously these are different numbers, but so I have hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, regulate my cycle 3 consecutive months. I haven't had a regular consecutive cycle for most of 2023. It's either always skipping a month or 2 or 3. Again, a PCOS related item. That's that one. And then I have a reading goal, which last year I had a reading goal of 20 books, and I actually read 21. I track it all on my Goodreads. Yeah, so I had a 20 book goal and I read 22 books. So I feel like I can definitely achieve 50 books this year, if not more. I guess like the last time I was really reading was when I was in school, and then I stopped reading because architecture school just became way too much for me to have any side hobbies aside from like school and working part-time. So I stopped reading for a long time, and then as soon as COVID hit, I decided to get myself a Kindle and I started reading again, and then I stopped again. And last year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start reading again because I really missed it. So for 2023 I set a 50 book goal, and I have read 4 books so far. I have like an hour left in another book that I'm reading on my Kindle, and I think I can definitely get it done before Wednesday. So I'm gonna say 5 for January. So that's that. That's my long-term goals. Can I? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna leave this goal here, and then I'm going to add some new monthly goals. So for February, I'm gonna add this on again because I really want it to stick. And then I'm going to update my supplement routine. So I think that's good like this. The next page is my habit tracker. I kind of sucked at keeping up with this. The only one I know for a fact I'm consistent with is reading, because I read every night, if not more, throughout the day. But I want to get better at updating my routine, my night routine, which is really my skincare routine. And I want to get better at tagging what I use, because I have been skin cycling. And if you don't know what that is, but you're interested, let me know and I'll do a whole separate video on that. But I want to be able to keep track, because I can remember what I used yesterday, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes I have no idea what I've used yesterday. So I want to make sure I can cycle correctly. Journaling, I want to be consistent with journaling. I've actually been using the 5-minute journal app. I like that. I just haven't been consistent because I forget I have the app, but that's what this will hopefully help me to do. Supplements, and then I have workout. I actually joined the Alive app by Whitney Simmons. I just love her. I tried a few workout apps last year and none of them really stuck. I really like Alive for home workouts or for working out in the gym. I haven't been consistent at filling this stuff in, but I'm sure if I go back I can fill it in. But I'm not gonna go too crazy with it now. For example, today is Monday the 29th. I did journal this morning. I did take my supplements today. Workout and reading will happen later. My nighttime routine will happen later. And actually, let's kind of reshuffle this. This is a little weird. I'm gonna put this at the end. Usually my day would be journal, supplements, workout, routine, read. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. My morning routine, like for skincare, is super simple, and it's just something that is like second nature to me. Like I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, put my SPF and moisturizer on, and then I do my makeup for work. It's nothing crazy. My nighttime routine is where things get different, or I do a face mask, blah blah blah. So that I have checked off separately. Hopefully moving forward I'll do much better at this, because it's nice to see it like this. So weekly reset. If I were to dive into weekly resets, I'd definitely use this, but we'll see. Okay, this monthly check-in page is something that I really enjoy watching Alexis Eldridge do, and so I think I want to do it too. It's such a like look ahead, or no, reflect back, look ahead page. And so for the month of January, what's the highlight? I'm gonna put finding a new workout routine within the Alive app that I actually enjoy doing. This month I want to feel, this is some serious reflecting with you guys. I don't know, I'm super in my like workout phase just because I want to build that routine. So I'm gonna say proud that I have stuck with my workout schedule. I'll be over the moon next month if reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. One thing I will regret not doing this month is trying a new curly hair salon and doing a semi fake chop. I have been putting this off because I'm scared of cutting my hair. I don't want short hair, but I know I have to cut my hair in order to see my curl health come back. So I'm gonna do that this month. And I will take care of myself by getting an updated supplement routine. And that just includes like supplements geared towards my PCOS, places where I know I may have nutritional gaps, and getting a new protein. That was fun. I really like that. Content planning is crazy. I have some things scheduled in here towards the end, and I have my list. I don't want to show something that might change, but so in here I have my content calendar, which is where I schedule like reels, and I'm going to throw my blog posts in here as well. And then I have a kind of like a flow chart of where things are with blogs, vlogs, all of that. And then I have a list where I just dump all of my thoughts, and then I have just everything here in one page so that I can like drag and drop things, and I can like move things around, and it like kind of shifts in here, which is really cool. So like this blog post, if it's in progress, it'll do a little bit of that. But yeah, this is basically what I'm working with for content. I have to like remind myself that this is set up for me and that it's there to help me. So yeah. Blog post checklist is just a little checklist of things I like to do and check before finishing a blog post. And then I have my content trackers, which I just use Alexis Eldridge trackers. And would it be fun to fill it out with you guys? I guess, why not, right? So for Instagram growth, I filled this out at the end of December. So today I have 56 followers, and that is for 2024. Yeah, I mean, 1,000 by the end of 2024, it's possible. See what happens. YouTube, so right now I have 47 subscribers. My watch time is, why does that say 4.2? My views were 4.2K here. My watch time was different because right now I have 8.5K views and my watch time is 37.5 hours. Oh, in December, my watch time was 16.1 hours. So that is YouTube. Again, 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2024 is entirely possible. I am optimistic. TikTok is kind of like, I'm not necessarily keeping track of anything on here, but it's fun to do. And I actually want to set these up for my dog's Instagram too. So I want to set up Stella's accounts on here. Follow her if you're a dog obsessed human like I am. So for January, I have 203 followers. I gained a few and then I lost a lot. So that's that. I don't really have a goal for my TikTok. I just have fun with it. But I do like to see the numbers because it's fun to see how, like, if one increases, do the others increase? Like, it'd be fun to track. Okay, so that's all I have. And then bucket list. This is just my personal bucket list. We can get into that some other time. That's pretty much it for Notion. That was a lot of fun. I feel like I don't know, it makes you just like appreciate everything that happened. Some people have been saying January has felt like 75 years to them, and for me, January went by really fast. So it's nice to be able to get a hold of your feelings and intentions and goals in one place. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, I do have a budget tracker that I'm using, and I use Selena Trevino's budget spreadsheet, like I said before. That was really nice using it for the first time at the beginning of this month, and I feel like it really helped me see everything that I have going on financially, and it really helped me break down my goals. Like you have these like mental goals for each of like your savings accounts and stuff, but to see it was really nice. So I'm going to leave a link for that below because it's awesome and it's extensive and it's completely worth the cost because it makes you get your shit in order. So I really recommend that. I'm gonna blur my screen so you're not like all up in my personal finances, but you get to see everything laid out as far as income, expenses, savings, investments go, your debt also, and then you get some really cool trackers. You get savings trackers, investment trackers, and then you get monthly breakouts of everything. For example, I'm just jumping ahead to March because it's blank, but basically you have like a summary, and like all of these are linked, so as you start filling out your annual dashboard and your savings dashboard and everything kind of fills in. As you fill these in, those larger scale trackers start to fill in, so it's really well planned out. You have your budgeted trackers and then your actual, and so that's it for that. Again, linked below. It's awesome. I think that's it. I think that January was like, all right, let's like mentally and emotionally get it together and then let's tackle the year. Last year was insane. There were a lot of very meaningful special events last year for me. I got married, we moved, honeymoon, just like all these little memories that will forever take up huge space in my memory box and my heart. But at the same time, it wasn't my best year on a personal goal level. I did really well in my career. I felt like I was focused for the most part with my job, but then my personal goals, like I definitely let my health slip. There was just so much going on that I just didn't have the bandwidth for all of it. This is a year that I want to get back on track with it all, and I'm feeling creative and inspired, and the goal with these resets is to just help myself keep me accountable. And I know a lot of you are in the same place as I am, so yeah, we'll just be each other's accountability buddies through here. This first reset was a little awkward. I'm gonna try to really turn this into my own and really like make it helpful for both of us, make it fun to follow along. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.